Hello and welcome to Stellaris. In this video I want to cover some of the basics of the game, like resource management and exploration and menus and things like that. This game's always changing, so if you've been away from a while, this might help, and if you're a new player, this will especially help you as well. This video is based on version 3.4. I left all my DLC turned on, and I have every DLC there is for this game. So let's get started. Before you start the game, you might want to go into the settings and check the tutorial. If you're a new player, you might want it on just to help you out, have it set to full. If you're a returning player, you might want to shut it off. I'm just going to turn it on for now. As a new player, there's one of two empires you can start with: United Nations of Earth or the Commonwealth of Man. If you watched any of my videos in the past, you know that I like to expand rapidly as fast as I can. So this empire gives me a star-based influence reduction cost of 20%. So that's the one I'm going to take. You can choose either one. Once that's done, hit select. And most of these are okay. Galaxy size, I like a medium. It gets things going a little faster. Basically, none of these are really that important in the beginning. I like to reduce the tech tradition cost to 0.5 so I can get some techs up a little faster, and bump up the habitable worlds a little bit to 1.25. I do that in regular games anyway. I just like having more empires to choose, or more worlds to choose from. Difficulty, I bump that down to Ensign, and that's about the only changes I would make. I leave the rest of the defaults and start the game. And at the start, you get a summary screen, pretty much the same screen you had before. Gives you your authority and the type of empire you have, ethics, civics, your traits, your origin. So you click begin, and I think Veer is going to pop up.
Welcome, Grand Marshal. I am Veer, a prototype synthetic intelligence developed under utmost secrecy by the military. High Command has activated me to serve as your advisor and strategic analyst.
Well, anyway, you can leave him on, just take tips, or shut him down completely. I'll just leave him on for a little while. He can get annoying though. So let's just leave him on for now. The first thing he's going to have you do is go to the situation log. And in the situation log, it just tells you the survey system. The first mission is a survey neighboring systems, which is a good thing to do. So there's a few things you need to do before you unpause the game. One of them is to take care of these alerts at the top, which is research. So you can select research. I always like to increase my research speed if it's available. And it's available for that one. It's not available here. So I think I'll take a pop growth speed instead. Get my income up a little bit. And this one doesn't have, this one doesn't have, I'll do the Nebula Refinery. Close that. There's a couple of ways to get to the planetary summary screen. One of them is to click on the icon if you're in the system. The other way is use the outliner off to the right. But the planet summary screen, this is your capital. You have districts. These give you increased input in certain areas. Like this one gives you more habitability, more places to live. Industrial district converts minerals into consumer goods. Energy generator and mining district, agriculture district. You can also build buildings. Right now I don't have enough resources to build anything, but they're there. Kind of increases whatever you decide to specialize in. So along this edge of the screen you've got an outliner which is collapsible. It gives you like your, you can go to your homeworld this way, you can go to your shipyard. And whenever you click on something, Veer's going to pop up and try to help you out. Strike force.
Used to protect our emerging empire.
Now, a lot of people like to disband their fleet at the start. I'm a little different because this fleet, with the new changes in Stellaris, this fleet is giving me some additional influence from power projection. And when I get the Unity, it's not important now, but soon, I will recruit an admiral and assign him there just so he gets a little bit of experience. Doesn't happen very often, but I've bumped into a hostile fairly early. I like to have an experienced admiral at the helm of my ships. At the top, you've got your government. This tells you your military dictatorship. At this screen, you can see your ruler traits, which give you additional bonuses to your empire, your governing ethics, your civics, when the next election happens, which in this case is only after he dies. You can see your energy credits, which are crucial in the game, mineral outputs, food, which is how you keep your pops alive. Consumer goods, which is like PlayStations, TVs, microwave ovens, things like that. Alloys, these are important for building ships. And influence, not as important now as it used to be, but this is how you expand. You use influence to build starbase outposts, and you can use it to deal with other empires. Unity, I don't know, Unity is used to unlock traditions, it helps you enact edicts. It's more important in the game nowadays. Your research, strategic resources, which aren't important right now, and other stuff longer at the top. Off to the left, you've got something that pops out in contacts. We don't have anybody that we've contacted yet. The one you use the most at the start is the situation log. You'll get assignments or situations posted here. And also keep track of your anomalies. We don't have any of those right now. The other one that you'll be using the most is probably the technology screen. You can go in there and check what's going on. And one of the first things you should do is get a science ship out exploring the area.
This is our science ship.
And these all need to have leaders assigned to them, or they're useless. So by right-clicking on this system, I'm going to choose this one because it's got a potentially habitable planet. I'm going to go out there and survey the system. As for my construction ship, I get him building something as quickly as I can. I don't have enough minerals to build mining stations, but I can get my research up a little bit. So I'm going to do that. Something you can do is if this annoys you, you can click the padlock icon and it won't pop out when you go over it. So now my science ship is surveying the system. It looks like he'll be doing this one next, Continental World. Archaeological sites pop up from time to time, and a lot of times I'll build a third or fourth science ship to take care of those if I haven't run into alien civilizations.
Construction complete.
And I would greet him with open arms, throw caution to the wind, but I can't do that. So I will be cautious. My construction ship is idle. And I'm going to build mining stations to get the minerals coming in. And I've got a tradition. I will pause it.
The
traditions give you bonuses also, and there are a ton of them. There's two that most players favor. One of them is expansion. That gives you colony development speed of plus 25%. You can also go in and reduce your starbase influence cost. The other one's discovery. So I almost always adopt discovery just to get the increased research speed for anomalies, because they can give you a lot of good stuff too. So I'll adopt that. Cost me a little bit of Unity, and this gets more expensive as the game goes on. And when I unlock this whole group, I can get an ascension perk. I usually like to get things going quickly. So I'll build another science ship. Those could be built pretty rapidly. So now my science ship is built, I need to recruit as scientists. This guy has a better 10% bonus and does discovery anomalies. Since he's going to be on a science ship, I'll take him. And then I'm going to go out and explore. Got another tradition. I'm not going to adopt one of these traditions in the tradition group. I like this one. Survey speeds increased. I'll take that. My construction ship is done building the mining station, so I'm going to position him over here so he's ready to build an outpost when my science ship is done surveying the area. I'll pause the game. I'm going to take a look at my planet again, take a look at the pops, and I've only got one job available, so I'm going to run out of jobs pretty soon. So I will build something at a district. And I usually look at the top, see what I'm running the shortest of. And right now I'm short on consumer goods. So I'm going to build an industrial district. And that will give me a few more coming in. Alright, so now I can build a starbase outpost. And as for my science ship, really I can queue his path up with a shift click. Shift right click, I should say. So I'll just have him go out here and survey all these systems at once. Looks like it's a dead end over here. let me scroll out. Yeah, I'm to the bottom. No, that's where I'm at. Anyway. Also, I'd like to have a colony ship ready. I'm lacking 26. I can take care of that. If I go into, if I click on this, I can buy 50 for 130 energy. That's not a problem.
But if enough empires establish contact,
so now I can go in here and build my colony ship, have him ready. Okay, my construction ship's done. So I'm going to start building mining stations. When I run into an anomaly, you can either leave it be for now, or if you're interested in rapid expansion, or you can research it. This is a Class 12 asteroid orbits this planet. A small planetoid orbit appears far too stable for its presence to be a natural occurrence. So in this case, I'm going to take it's a level 1, which means it's easy. I'm going to research that before I move on. I usually don't, but I think I will in this time. And if you're learning the game, it's a good thing to do, so you can see what's going on. There's 2 ways to colonize a planet. One of them is the expansion planner. You click here.
In the expansion planner, we find nearby habitable planets
click
that
on
present opportunities for colonization.
And you can build a starbase. It's already built, so you can use that one. Or, and this way I usually do it, I can select my colony ship, go in here, and then right click on the planet and click colonize. I just won't name it anything right now. I usually take the default names, but they can be renamed at that screen. If you like this video, please give it a like down below before you leave. That way I can spread my joy to other people.
Congratulations on having colonized a new world. Our colony.
And we have colonized our first world. And that's the basics to playing Stellaris. There's a lot more to learn, but it's an entirely fun game. I like it a lot. So if you like this video, like it down below. And until next time, this is Rich from Loner Strategy Games. I'll see you later. Bye.